Greetings everyone, this is LRules364 from L Rules the World, and you are about to get no-scoped. What's up everyone? How y'all doing? I'm here to talk to you today about an event that I experienced this weekend that I thought I would share with you all. I went to something called ZipCon this weekend over in Akron, Ohio. It was at the University of Akron, the university itself inside the building, and it was just this mass get-together of a whole bunch of people. And I mean to tell you that I had one of the best times I've ever had at any sort of meetup. Ever. Okay, so we'll get to that in just a moment. Decided to go because why not? You know, it's a Saturday. Decided like 3 weeks ago we'd go and do it. I invited my little cousin along, and we got her costume together. She cosplayed as Roxy, excuse me, from Homestuck. Don't know what it is, but she looked great with the costume that she put together. She hand sewed a scarf by herself, and it took her 8 hours to do. It was 84 inches long, and that's impressive in itself. She had a wig, she had the makeup going on, she had all the rest of the outfit. It looked fantastic. She did a really good job with it, and she looked really good. Now there was a couple other Roxys there, but she was my favorite there, and she looked good. She got a lot of compliments from some people, and I'm pretty sure that boosted her confidence level a little. What is my costume? That's probably what you're asking. Are you the internet? Because I got that a lot when I was up there. No, I'm not the internet. This actually started off as a joke between me and a bunch of my friends from DTA Dark Firebird. We watched these MLG videos on the internet, on YouTube, and there's memes about them everywhere. It's just a bunch of stuff thrown into a video just to make it hilarious. Just the dumbest things, like the Illuminati is from the dollar bill sign, and triangles and shit like that, and then there's Trollface, FaZe Clan, and Optic Gaming, there's Doge in there, and there's just so much that's funny about the entire MLG community there. It's hard to explain in one sentence. So if you haven't done so, go to YouTube and type in MLG into the top box. That's all you gotta do, and you'll be sitting there for hours just laughing your ass off. Now I came up with this idea, I'm like, off the top of my head, I'm like, guys, wouldn't it be hilarious if I came up with an MLG costume? I'd have this cap with an Illuminati, and then somebody's like, well, why don't you do something even better, like a box hat? And I'm like, okay, I'll do a box hat. I wanted to do an Illuminati box hat, but unfortunately, I could not find the materials to do so, and the boxes I couldn't locate. So I ended up using my trusty fedora, and I have Obey up on the front. We got, I believe, Nyan Cat on this side. We got a Dorito back here, and on the back we have an Illuminati symbol. I came up with this, like, well, if I have the hat, the box hat, and I gotta have like this crazy ass ammo belt full of Mountain Dew cans, and this suitcase with Doritos in it, and this a Mountain Dew Ghetto Blaster, which what this is. It says Mountain Dew on the side, and it's got Ghetto Blaster painted on the bottom, because why not? And it was just a joke. We were laughing about it for a couple days, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do this. Fuck it, I got nothing else to go as. I don't feel like ordering something off of Amazon. I don't have really the money to get anything off eBay, because everything there was expensive as hell. I could be Assassin's Creed. The dude from Assassin's Creed is Ezekiel, I believe that's his name. I've never played the series, so don't burn me for that. And I could have gone as Captain America or Batman or something, but there were no real cosplay outfits for males, and I had to make my own. And I figured, you know what? Like I said before, why not? So I ended up here. This is what this outfit is. This is representing the MLG craze on the internet, I guess. And I had a lot of fun making it. It came together in 3 days. I bought a shirt, just went to town with it. The Mountain Dew cans took me a little while to figure out how to do it, but I finally got it down pat, and it turned out very nice. The Doritos thing, I wanted a suitcase, but I ended up settling with like a messenger bag. It happens. Okay, so enough of the outfits and the cosplay outfits that I had planned. Let's go to the con. So we get there in the morning. One hell of a time getting up there, because the roads were shit. Absolute shit getting up there. The road crews did nothing to help me out. Nothing. They got in my way. They didn't plow the road. They were just salting it. It's like, why are you even out here? Go home or something. So anyway, we get up there, me and my cousin, and I decided to pick up a third person. She came with us, and then she went off and did her own little thing after we got there. I dropped my cousin and her off at the front entrance there, and I went and parked the truck there and got my stuff together and put my MLG swag face on, and I went in there, walked through the door, and immediately met with stares. Now, I didn't know if people were laughing at me or with me. No idea. I really don't care. I did this for the lulz. It doesn't matter. And I walk over to the registration table, sign stuff, get my gun checked out because security's anal about that stuff over there, which I can understand why, with all the school shootings happening recently. And we get done with registration. It's like, what do we do now? Well, let's walk upstairs. So we walk upstairs, second floor, a bunch of people walking around. We walk around for a bit. I seen some fucking amazing cosplay early in the morning too. I don't know who went there like periodically through the day, but whoever was in there in the morning wasn't there at night. So I didn't get a chance to take pictures with everyone, which sucks. I barely got a chance to take pictures at all, in fact, because I was busy running around playing catch up to everyone all day. So we went to the third floor after we went to the second floor, and there were just people fucking everywhere. There was just so much going on. There was a game room over there. There's panels going on over here that are set up for the morning and the afternoon. And there's the vendor area over here. There's a cafeteria on the floor below. There's people walking around with some crazy cosplay outfits on. Crazy good, too. They did an amazing job with them. I didn't see the people that I wanted to see until later on in the day, but that's okay, because I did get a chance to see some crazy good cosplay, and I think some of my favorite ones had to be the Halo, the Raver Thor. She was walking around with these really cool things on her outfit. She had the hammer. I'm like, Raver Thor. I'm gonna name her that. I think that's what she was named. I don't know, but she looked really cool. She was one of my favorites. There was a dude with Halo that showed up a little later. There was Roxy, or I think that was it from Five Nights at Freddy's, that fox-looking thing. I don't know. Don't play it. Couldn't tell you. But there was a bunch of Homestuck characters. A lot of Homestuck characters. There was a lot of Homestuck characters. A lot. And I don't understand what the series is about. There were characters from Naruto, and they looked fantastic. There was this one girl that we met up with in the panel that did a really, really good job. She had the nice jacket on, or hoodie, excuse me, and then she had the makeup and the headband there. She did a really good job with it, and it was all homemade except for the hoodie there. Really good job, really nice looking. So we're walking around for a couple hours. We're waiting for her friends. She meets new people. My little cousin meets new people, and she gets talking with them, and they're all about Homestuck and Roxy. I'm like, oh, this is awesome, because then she got friends that she can talk to. You know, she isn't inside her shell anymore. She's finally getting a chance to talk to other people. And it wasn't like, you know, you walk into a room and everybody just stares at you like stupid or anything. Everybody was dressed ridiculously. It was fun. You know, she went in there, got her hair done, and came back, and we're walking around. Then eventually her friends show up, we're walking around. We walk into the vendor area. The vendor area was huge. For a little convention, it was huge. I was expecting maybe a couple tables and that's it. There was a whole bunch of vendors. There were artists there too. Great vendor area, very nicely set up too. Now most of it was geared towards females, so I didn't get a chance to grab anything much because, well, I'm pretty sure I didn't want cat ears because I already have my fedora on. Even though I could have looked more ridiculous if I did get cat ears. when I think about it. Anyway, we're walking around and I see the vendor that I seen from GamersCon back in August. He's set up there. He's selling Magic cards and some other cool stuff next to this Japanese themed table with all these keychains and stuff. And okay, I'll walk over here and see what this guy got. He's got a nice, decent array of games, and he has a whole bunch of Magic stuff. So I managed to pick up some stuff while I was over there. I went over and grabbed Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, which unfortunately I found out that I already have. It's for the GameCube. It will be up for sale or for trade soon enough. If you're interested, just let me know. Need for Speed V-Rally, I went and picked this one up a little later. V-Rally is a harder to find Need for Speed title. I've never seen one out in the open. I've only heard of it from convention people and people online. Never actually seen it until when I went up there. So I picked this up for $5. And then there's Gungrave, which really caught my eye because it was the only PS2 game in the bin. And the front art just instantly attracted my eyeballs. Turned it over, damn good back art. It's got a decent story back there. Open it up, it's nice and complete. I picked this up for $8. It sells for $12 or $13 complete. So he gave me some really decent deals on these. Good guy. I managed to pick up a couple things as well. I have a couple other things, excuse me. Fate Stay Night. It's a little pendant from the series, and I already managed to attach it to my cell phone here. So I used a little bit of string that actually came in the packaging there, and it's now like a chibi, but it's a little heavier. I don't know if I like it now because it's so heavy, but it looks really good, and I don't know why, it just feels right when I'm holding the phone. Weird. I've always wanted to try it because they have it in Japan. I finally get a chance to. And I also picked up this keychain of Cloud's Buster Sword from Final Fantasy VII. That was an awesome buy for $7. So it's a nice Buster Sword made out of really nice material. It's not cheap. It's not just plastic stuff. It's actual metal, and they painted it inside and cleared it. Really, really good quality, especially for $7. And it is from Japan because you can see on the back here Japanese writing. Pretty neat. So I didn't get a chance to buy much, but that's what I grabbed. There were other things that I could have bought. I didn't. It happens. Oh dear, excuse me. So when we were done with the vendors area, we went around and we had lunch, and then we went to a Homestuck panel. I believe it was 3 o'clock. I had a blast. I had no idea what was going on, but I had a blast. I sat next to a whole bunch of people. We were just talking back and forth. There were people behind me talking to me, people beside me talking to me. This one person beside me was playing their DS while getting involved in the games. Unfortunately, they kept losing, which I'm sorry for that. It sucks. Luck of the draw, I guess. And then there was that awesome Naruto person I was telling you guys about with the homemade headband and the costume stuff. She's sitting over there too. Really cool to talk to. And then we had this dude with 3D glasses sitting there. Awesome. We were making air horn sounds and having a good time and everything. And then I just started wombo combo, and then there's a whole audience over here goes, "Whoa!" It was crazy. It was crazy. And after we got done with that, I'm just walking around and talking to people and taking pictures with them. And then at random points during the day, I found myself surrounded by cameras. They're like, "Oh man, you got the best cosplay here." I'm like, "There's no way. Come on, guys. Seriously, I have Mountain Dew cans strapped to me. There's no way I have the best cosplay here. There are so many other good people out here that you could say the same about." Hands down, my favorite people to see during the day was Nightingale from Skyrim. She eventually ended up winning Best of Show in the Masquerade competition, so congratulations. And Hatsune Miku, excuse me if I mispronounced that, don't burn me for that. And also, I got a chance to see Moka-san from Rosaria Plus Vampire. Even though it was just cosplay, she looked really good at it. Really, really good job with that. And she even had the little bat. So I got a chance to take pictures with those people, and then we took a picture with all 4 of us, and I saw some really cool stuff. And again, when I was walking around, people would just randomly take pictures of me, tell me to put my sniper's mask on, or, you know, they would yell MLG, and I'd be like, 420 blazes, sir. 360 no scope to you, sir. For no reason, because it's funny, it's hilarious. That's why I did this. Again, for the lulz. Some dude took a video of me. I believe it's on YouTube right now. I think I'll put a link in the description, excuse me. And you guys can view that. There's, like I said, so many good cosplayers. So many good cosplayers. Wow. I can't believe it. I didn't get a chance to take pictures with many of them at all, actually, which kind of sucks for me. I hope I show up in some of the galleries because I want to show you guys some stuff. In fact, I think I have some of those pictures that I talked about right here. That'll work right there. Yep, that works. So yeah, that's me. And there's Moka-san, which is awesome. And then Hatsune Miku, excuse me again with the pronunciation. Awesome. So those were my highlights for the day. I had a good time with that. I apologize to the one cosplayer who I interrupted during talking. I met up with an old friend up there that I haven't seen in a long time. We used to be in Scouts together. He grew up a lot, so he's a decent kid now, and we had a good time joking around. We went to another panel at night called Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, or something like that. I think that's what it was called. But I didn't get a chance to stay because my little cousin was feeling sick, so we had to end up leaving before I got a chance to see the 2D6 concert, which I'm sad about, but at the same time, it's okay because I got the chance to stay for most of the day. There were people I didn't get a chance to say hi to, so I do apologize. I apologize for not getting a chance to say hi to you folks. And to the cosplayers and gamers I didn't get a chance to say hi to, I'm sorry as well. There's going to be another convention next year, so I will be there. I might be dressed different. I know I'm going to be dressed different. However, this year, for those who didn't get a chance to see me, I'm going to improve on this cosplay costume and make it better than I ever have. And I will be attending Colossal Con this year. I'm hoping to attend this convention here. Now, if that's the case, I'm going to be getting pictures, videos, interviews with people. I don't care. All out, the works, you name it. I'm not missing anything this time. You know, I spent a lot of time regretting not being able to take some video or some pictures or something with a camera. Not again. I'm not going to do that again. But for my first convention, I have to say that I had an amazing time. I have never felt more welcomed or more cared about with a group of people. It wasn't like you walk into a car meet. I used to go to a lot of car meets. I went up to Albany for 3 years. I've been to a whole bunch of car shows. I've taken my car to car shows. I've received tons and tons of bad criticism because I don't have a Chevy V8 or a Ford V8 or some crazy ass combination of the two, or a Dodge or something. I choose something different and less conventional to show, and people don't like it. It's okay. I don't really care. However, when I walked into that convention center, I received none of that criticism, and instead received nothing but support, and I supported everybody else that was there. It was like this huge compliment train the entire day, going back and forth from me to everybody else, from everybody else to me. It was just, everybody was so kind. They were so polite, so nice. I've never met a group of people, a whole bunch of group of people that were this way, ever. I've never met anybody like this, ever. Around here, if I open a door for somebody at a random public area, they don't say thank you, they don't say hi, they say nothing, they walk on through and pretend I don't even exist. If I were to hold a door open at ZipCon with a whole bunch of people walking in, they say thank you, oh wow, you look good, I'm like, man, that is an awesome cosplay costume. And they're like, well, this is where it comes from, and have you read this? And we just start talking, and it's just like, oh my goodness. What? When does this happen? I don't experience these things in real life, so it was a huge change up for me. Huge! No, I feel like everybody needs a chance to experience something like this at least one time in their life. I don't care if you hate comics, I don't care if you hate anime, I don't care if you hate manga, I don't care if you hate video games, I don't care if you hate everything that has to do with conventions. Go at least one time and I guarantee you, you will come out loving everything about them. Guarantee it. I don't think that I've ever been to another meetup of any kind, any car meet, any type of meetup where it comes to video games, anything like that, where I felt more alive or had more fun. This was by far the most fun I've ever had at any sort of meetup. And that's saying a lot because I've gone to a lot of them. So thank you to everyone at ZipCon for setting the bar so damn high that I don't think anybody could reach the level that I experienced on Saturday. It was crazy, man. Crazy. There were so many other things that happened there that I can't even explain it. Like, there was just so much. And I'm trying to condense this video and it's not working. It's just dragging on because there's just so much to say about it. I guess that I might be going to Colossal Con, so it's going to be even bigger than this one was. And I hope that the weather's better. And I also hope that everybody else that I've seen up there makes it up there with me. Because we are going to have one hell of a good time up there. I look forward to going back to ZipCon next year. Hands down, one of my favorite meetups I've ever gone to. Again, I'm going to say that again. So, until this drags on any longer, I'm going to end it. Get no scope, scrubs. Get Shrek'd. Quick scope only club. Have you come to play? 420 bitch. Smoke weed every day. And with that, I'm out, folks.